Hey, y'all go check that book out. It's on audio, but Behold the Pale Horse, man. I'm telling you, like, that's another insightful thing. Besides, of course, reading the Bible and following Christ, but it just gives you more insight. That's a little more knowledge. I'm just gonna say it like that, man. A lot of stuff. It depicts a lot of stuff. And you know what? It depicts about a lot of these movies and stuff that drop. A lot of this information been out, man. If you start noticing this stuff before, like you can start following the patterns and the linings. But Behold the Pale Horse, that's a good one. It has a lot of insight, man. It's talking about how this crazy world is and this government. It, just like that movie Us, all that stuff is all lined up with this stuff, man. This stuff is really going on. People just don't realize how much a lot of this stuff is going on, man. And we are in the last days, man. This is end times, man. It's too much talks of wars and simulated wars and outer space. We want to go out of space and all this. Man, first of all, listen here. There's something called a firmament. God didn't say anybody could leave the firmament. That means you in the heavens. So that should give you one critical thought right there. We not going into space like that. Now, if God came down personally and destroyed the Tower of Babel and destroyed all them people and changed the language and made some of them some of them elephants and some of them gorillas, which I believe this is where they get the concept of what is it? Is it Homo sapien gene from? The descendants of apes. Now people say we descended from apes. I believe this is where they get this theory from, because God came down and turned some of these Babylonians who were following under Nimrod into gorillas and elephants. Basically turned them into shapeshifters. I mean, first definition of a shapeshifter. Accursed people. He killed the ones who wanted to attack him, the ones who wanted to wrestle with him. He changed their language. The ones who wanted to put their gods above him, he turned them into animals. And then you got these jokers out here saying, hey, we're descendants of gorillas and apes and monkeys. Does it not make sense? How old was the Tower of Babel? Come on, man. It lines up. This was before the Greeks. But yeah, man, this is just crazy, man. It's end times, man. These people are just wicked, man. They don't care about nothing. They only care about fulfilling their bellies and destroying what they can. There are beings out here there. You know, it's come to my realization too, man. There are some who are here to lift up, and there's some here to destroy. Which one are you? Are you a destroyer? Or are you one of the angels that's going to lift things up? Because God says that we're here to replace the angels that fell. Think on that now. Now, if God has opened up the heavens to us and he's going to make a new heaven on earth, what kind of angel are you going to be? Are you a wicked angel? Are you following behind Satan? Do you have that Satan spirit on you? Because that means Satan is your God. And your God is condemned to hell and to the lake of fire. So if your God is condemned to these things, that means you're condemned to these things because you're in line with that God. And your God is your father, and your father is going to hell. That means you're going to burn just like your daddy. But back to the firmament. God said there's a firmament. I want y'all to understand this, grasp this concept. There's a firmament. This is even scientifically proven. The Van Allen belts, I believe. I might not be saying it correctly, but Google research it. Van Allen belt. basically is a radiation around the world where if anything goes out of it, life won't be sustained. So this was another reason why I feel like God said there's no flesh in heaven. Because you can only be in the spirit, right? So how is flesh going out in outer space? All right. We have a firmament, which was confirmed by Enoch and everybody else that there's a firmament. Even in The Simpsons, they show that there's a firmament.